are not making generic requests anymore. They're making data-driven requests because we have to change the logarithmic curve that we're on. We see country after country having done that. What it means in the United States is not everyone is doing it. So we're only as strong as every community, every county, every state, every American following the guidelines to a T. And I can tell by the curve, and as it is today, that not every American is following it. And so this is really a call to action. We see Spain, we see Italy, we see France, we see Germany. When we see others beginning to bend their curves, we can bend ours, but it means everybody has to take that same responsibility as Americans.
Dr. Brooks, when you were up here a little bit ago, you talked about the curve and what you're seeing. Has the curve changed enough at this point? Has that shifted upwards at all?
No, so that's what we're worried about. And we're worried about that we're still in this, and that's why the president extended it for 30 days. But we have to get out of this. We have to start seeing this.
Just a few states, because many of those states are dead flat.
Yes.
So
yes, there are states that are dead flat, but you know, what changes the curve is a new Detroit, a new Chicago, a new New Orleans, a new Colorado. Those change the curves because it all of a sudden spikes with the number of new cases, because you have a certain projection of new cases and then a whole nother city comes on top where they're in their logarithmic phase. So those ones that I talked about that had test results greater than 13% positive, all of those states or all of those counties are in logarithmic phase. That means there are a lot of counties that aren't. And we're excited about those counties that have been testing and still finding quite flat. And hopefully maybe Sunday or so, or sometime this weekend, we can go through all the states and the curves again so you can see where, you know, the California and Washington are still steady. But we're watching very carefully because we see that you can go from this to this very quickly. And this should not be happening any longer in new places if people...
But again, so I look at the graphs all the time.
Yes.
And you have many
Yes.
flatliners. I call them flatliners. I'm amazed at them. And you have a couple that are up. It's hard to blame the flatliners for not doing a good job. The fact is, yes, we compare them to Italy, one place. But we have many places that are really doing great. And I think that's what Deborah meant. She didn't mean all of them. So when you write your story tomorrow, maybe you'll write it correctly. She was talking about one state, and another state is, you know, having a hard time. And they're closely associated. And by the way, the people are doing a very good job. But our states, generally speaking, it's like lots of different countries all over. We have many of those countries are doing a phenomenal job. They're really flat, and I think that's what you meant. I don't know. I don't want to speak for, but I thought that's what I understood she meant. Yeah, please.